Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Rhodes here with another homework help. We're working on slope from 2 points. It's to determine the slope of a line that passes through each pair of points. The first thing we need to make sure to do is to label our 2 points with x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2. Because we put these particular points into the slope formula, which is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we're just going to plug what we've labeled in to our equation. We want to make sure to do it before we put them in. We want to make sure to draw our fraction bar and always draw your minuses in the middle first. Okay, this helps us to make sure that we're not going to mess up or make a mistake in writing our slope. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and substitute the values in. y2 is -2, y1 is 1, x2 is 0, and x1 is -2. Okay, so -2 minus 1, because they're both negatives, we're going to add them and we're going to keep the sign. So 2, and because they're both negative, I'm going to make that negative. And then I'm going to have 0 minus -2. Minus a -2. What we can do with those two is combine them and make them a plus sign. When you have a negative and a negative right next to each other, you can go ahead and draw a plus sign for those. So 0 plus 2 is 2. And now we have found our slope, which is -3 over 2. Let's do this next one here, number 3. So I have my x1 and my y1 and my x2 and my y2. And I write out my formula. I want you to write it every time so you get used to writing it and you can memorize the formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We draw my fraction bar. My 2 minuses in the middle. And let's start writing our numbers. y2 is 5. y1 is 1. x2 is 4. x1 is 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 4 over 1 is just 4. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make sure we're doing these things correct. Have a good evening and happy math.